It's Andre Styles, and today's virtual Mix Goes Pink series concert, we are getting things kicked off. He's no stranger to joining us virtually. Sam Fischer, what's up, buddy?
What's up, my guy? It's been too long. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, we talked to you back in May, sort of when all of this stuff started.
No.
And here we are, still with it going on.
It's like nothing's changed. Like nothing's at all.
Exactly. So how have you been during the time?
I've been good, man. I think like everyone's just been adjusting to life as this. I don't want to call it a new normal because I don't ever want it to become normal, but it's been all right. Like I can't complain. I've been really fortunate to like be doing things like this throughout the whole thing. So I just we're keeping on. It's all good. How are you?
Doing well. You know, like you said, some things are getting back to what normal was before. It might not be all the way normal, but you know, with kids' activities, kids being in school for at least a couple days during the week, and then at home schooling, you know, you're starting to get some normality back to the lifestyle.
Sure. I mean, goodness, I cannot wait until I get that vaccine. Imagine what life's gonna be like. You get the vaccine, you just be like out in the streets making out with whoever.
No face masks, nothing. Bars stay open past 10 o'clock. We're good, you know.
Exactly. But no, it's been good, man. I've been able to put out my project's homework and work on new music, work on new content. It's been really busy. I feel like I've been busier than ever. So.
Well, and you talked about that. You put out the project homework, and there's about 6 songs on that project that you put out, including This City. But you've also been doing videos for those songs. So you've been popping videos out sort of left and right for the songs. Has the filming the videos, has that sort of changed, that process changed since the whole pandemic started?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we can only have 10 people in a room. When I filmed This City, we took over a hotel in downtown LA. There were probably 60 people on set. It was a shoot from like 9 a.m. to 3 in the morning, and everyone only had one job. And for the homework videos, we had 3 days to do 5 videos with a crew of about 15 total, with only like 10 people being able to be in a room at one time. Wow. And everyone was doing multiple jobs. And look, to be honest, we got things done really quickly because we had limited people to help. So it was definitely an amazing experience. And the crew I worked with was amazing. And yeah, I feel like the videos came out and they all look cohesive. And the original idea was to make kind of like a short film that would incorporate all of the songs, but obviously, given the times, it wasn't possible. But I'm super proud of the videos, and I'm glad that the project is out. I feel like it had been such a long time since I put out something that I had my whole heart and soul in. So it was cool. I'm stoked.
Yeah, I'm glad that it's out. It's great songs on there. And did you really send a personal message to somebody of you singing WAP for the video ready? I know you had posted that, and so I wanted to see if you actually followed through and did that.
Well, I'm waiting for someone to get the right number of spins, you know. But yeah. I guess like now that you've said it, I'll have to do it at some point. Maybe I'll make it public. Maybe I'll do the dance while singing.
Did you get pretty dizzy for that video for Ready?
Dude, you know what? That was the first video we shot, and I was spinning on that chair for hours, and it got to a point where my stylist Chris sat in the chair just to sit, and the crew was like, "Well, we've got to like keep going, so you're just gonna sit in for Sam." And I was like, "This is it." And he ended up being on that chair for like 40 minutes. Oh, bless him. It was fun, but yeah, still dizzy. It was cool. It came out cool there.
Yeah. When you were working on the project, when you were working on homework, did you have these songs in mind before This City was released or before the quarantine started? Or is this something that you started working on or even maybe messing with a little bit to rework, you know, since everything started in March?
Yeah, I mean, I knew I wanted to put these songs out. I didn't know how they would be packaged what the concept of the project would be. And I think once we all had time to just kind of sit with ourselves at home, the title Homework in being working on myself. If home is where the heart is, then I've still got some work to do. And on top of that, being stuck at home and all working from home. So Homework felt like the appropriate title to kind of capture these songs. But it was cool. I got to sit down and finish the songs and make them as good as they could possibly be. And that was, I guess, thanks to COVID, because life stopped a bit and I wasn't traveling as much or at all, really. So yeah, it all came together while in isolation, in quarantine, and yeah, I'm super excited about it and the project and the concept, and I can't wait to look back and say I'm so stoked that I never have to think about that ever again.
You should have given COVID a shout out on the project, Honestly. Thanks, COVID, Yeah. Well, and your song Ready is pretty much a message to yourself. You're talking about finding yourself and that self-confidence and loving yourself. Was it refreshing to sort of be able to write that down on paper, to get those lyrics out and get the word and message out to your fans?
Definitely. I think I'm not a perfect person. I've definitely been going through it emotionally, and my wife and I have a great relationship, and I feel like love is the universal language. So I have to figure out how to write about a relationship that isn't my own. And so the one with myself is the one that needs the most work. And so that's kind of where Ready came from and where all these songs came from. And they're all real stories about situations in my life. But this one was definitely like, if I could sit myself down, what would I say? And so I put on Instagram just what's advice that you tell others that you don't follow yourself. And the responses I got, I was like, I have said all of this to other people. And so it's definitely a reminder that we're not perfect, and it's okay to not be okay, and it's okay to be stuck in your feelings, and all of that is okay. Just whenever you're ready to grasp yourself and say, let's do this, you and I, then great. But time heals, and you'll get there, I
guess. Yeah, definitely. Well, are you going to be doing a song or two for us? You want to get into one of those right now, if you would like, or?
Oh, sure. Yeah. I mean, I was gonna. My guitarist is right here, so we'll get into. He doesn't have shoes on, but that's all right. He'll sit.
We don't see the feet, right? We don't even know if you have pants on right now, so you're good.
Wow, I was planning on going and producing something for you guys, but this is it. We're on the fly now. Let's
if you want to produce something, we'll do that. We'll definitely do that. Yeah.
We're good. We're good to go at any point. Let's do it. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah. We'll play a couple songs. Here's Martin.
Hey, Martin.
All right, he's tuning up. Cool. Well, this is fun.
Sorry to put you on the spot. Yeah.
This is live, man. We love it.
Right.
All right. Well, why don't we start with let's start with Ready, seeing as we just talked about it. But yeah, so this is Ready. Please just tell me if I'm wrong. Why you stringing me along? I'm doing my best. Yeah, you have my head. But it's been going for too long. I hope that you're happy. I know that you can be. I'll love you if you let me. This isn't healthy, and nothing can help me. I'll love you if you let me. Tell me when you're ready, ready. Tell me when you're ready, ready. I don't wanna keep pretending that you and me are only friends. I know you feel the same, but nothing ever changes. And I can't do this all again. I hope that you're happy. I know that you can be. No one's gonna love you like I love you if you let me. This isn't healthy, and nothing can help me. No one's gonna love you like I love you if you let me. Tell me when you're ready, ready. Tell me when you're ready, ready. Just say when, 'cause it hurts to know it's gonna like you. Oh, just say when, 'cause I'm running out of ways to say. I hope that you're happy. I know that you can be. No one's gonna love you like I love you if you let me. This isn't healthy, and nothing can help me. No one's gonna love you like I love you if you let me. Tell me when you're ready, ready. Tell me when you're ready, ready. Tell me when you're ready, ready. Tell me ready.
Yes, Sam Fisher and Ready. Beautiful for me to just throw you on the spot and you guys bust it out like that. Yeah.
It feels like we're live. It's all good. We are live, but like in real life and like live TV. Let's go.
Yes. So I saw that you had a billboard in New York City with your project and everything else like that. Isn't that amazing?
Stupid. That photo. Wow. This big cheesy smile. Oh my god. It was. Yeah. That was. I was sitting in a studio working on like new songs, and my manager texted me a picture of it. My big face on top of Madison Square Garden. Yeah, that's those things that like you're like, is there someone pinched me? Like this isn't real. It's just yeah. I still can't process it, but
Yeah. You had to you had to question it at first, like, hey, did my manager mess with me? Did they Photoshop this? Right?
well, I've done things where I've posted things of Photoshop billboards of myself before. So I was like, this is actually this is real? We don't have to Photoshop? Yeah, that was that's definitely a life goal. I sent it to my mom and she was like, Sammy, is that real? I was like, yeah. She goes, oh, you must be doing all right then. Yeah, that's it, Mom.
Is it so your family, your mom doing well? They're all doing well?
All doing well. Australia's done so well with everything that's going on. My mom's a doctor, so she's been in the thick of it. But she said that Sydney hasn't been, I guess, really challenged by or as affected as kind of the rest of major cities around the world. So yeah, they're all doing well. My brother lives in Germany. He's doing great. My other brother lives in Sydney. Everyone's all right. We're getting on. We're living life. It's interesting because my mum will say, oh, there was a cluster of 4 cases found, so things are going back into lockdown. I was like, oh,
right. You're like, that happened in the last 5 minutes here, 4 cases,
so bad.
Well, your song "This City," I know that you released a bunch of duets and remixes of it. Did you get to do a duet with everyone that you wanted to do a duet of that song with, that you had, sort of put it out there to get feelers?
I mean, I am so grateful for everyone who jumped on. They're all absolutely incredible artists and incredible writers in themselves. Look, I would do a duet with whoever wants to do a duet. So never say never. I know that Niall was like, how do I get on it? And I was like, look, the project was just wrapped, but if you want to get on, let's do it. Let's go.
Right.
So look, anyone out there who's listening and wants to jump on, let's go. I'm ready.
All right, you guys heard that. We're waiting on the one from Niall, and then anyone else, Rihanna, Beyonce, Taylor, whoever it might be.
Yeah, I'll give you my number. Let's
go. Well, I don't want to throw you on the spot. Do you want to do another song, or do you want to? We can give you guys some time and put it all together for us if you want it. Okay.
Let's do This City.
Okay.
I've been saying lonely baby, covering their old heartbreaks with tattoos. It's all about smoke screens and cigarettes, looking through low lights and silhouettes. But all I say is lonely baby, the city's gonna break my heart. The city's gonna love me, then leave me alone. The city's got me chasing thugs. It's been a couple months since I felt like I'm home. Am I getting closer to knowing where I belong? The city's gonna break my heart. She's always gonna break your heart. Oh, no, no. I remember mornings where my day is night. And I remember nights when I didn't feel like crying. She wakes up at noon and she's out till 3. She leaves her perfume all over me. But I remember mornings where my day is night. Oh, the city's gonna break my heart. The city's gonna love me to leave me alone. The city's got me chasing thugs. It's been a couple months since I felt like I'm home. Am I getting closer to knowing where I belong? The city's gonna break my heart. She's always gonna break your heart. Yeah, yeah. She got a hold on me. She got me wrapped around her finger. She got a hold on me. She got me wrapped around her finger. The city's gonna break my heart. The city's gonna love me to leave me alone. The city's got me tasting stars. It's been a couple months since I felt like I'm home. Am I getting closer to knowing where I belong? The city's gonna break my heart. She's always gonna break your heart. Yeah, yeah. The city's gonna break my heart. She's always gonna break your heart.
Yes, this city, Sam Fisher, on the spot once again. Thank you so much. I know before you really started doing your own music or putting stuff out there, you wrote for other artists. Have you gotten to do any songwriting sessions in the past couple of months at all?
Yeah, definitely. It's it's been cool. I mean, we're trying to work on virtual sessions and do write songs over Zoom, and I've definitely had some success with making good songs. But it's hard, In a session, you're trying to vibe off other people's energies, and when you don't have a good idea, someone else will have a good idea. And now it's kind of like you're faced with your own kind of crapness on the day. But it's good. It's been cool. I've definitely been working on my stuff mostly, but I'm always writing for others, and there's always cool projects I'm working on, and yeah, you just have to wait and see.
Yeah, I know. We can't wait to see it and hear it too. So speaking of that, the picture, the painting right behind you, is that sound waves of a specific lyric or something else like that?
That is my manager Brad and my wife Erin got that for me for my birthday, and it's the sound wave of this city. Of
Oh, that's so awesome.
the whole song, and it looks over this apartment. It's kind of, it's the song that changed my life, and it's the coolest thing. Anyway, I feel like feel like I'm really bad at getting thoughtful gifts for people, and this has just blown me out the water. So now I've got to really put my mind to it. But yeah, I was
Start taking suggestions from fans or something else like that to give you some ideas of what to get others. Yeah. Do you have one more song, or are we good with that? You know, we're great. If you got 3, good. I don't want to. I didn't know what you guys were planning on doing, so you know, if 2, we don't want to mess with the voice. Keep it nice.
Yeah, we can do. Do you want to keep? I don't know. We can do another one from it does have a swear word in it. Is that like bad? Sure not.
You're good, or even if you want to, you know, bleep it yourself.
I'll take it out. I'll take it out. I'll say I talk about people I don't know. Yeah. Let's try it.
All right.
I talk about people I don't know who are just like me. I talk about people in my phone who are just like me. They live and they dress like me, dying to impress like me. They drink and get high. I hate to be one of those people I don't who are just like me. Oh, here I go again. Mr. Pessimistic seems like everyone is looking for attention. I keep telling myself I don't wanna be like that. Somewhere out there, somebody else is talking about me like that. Oh, I talk about people I don't know who are just like me. I talk about people in my phone who are just like me. They live and they dress like me, dying to impress like me. They drink and get high. I hate to be one of those people I don't know who are just like me. Oh, here I go again. Mr. Cynicism, finding anything to paint with criticism. I keep telling myself I don't wanna be like that. Somewhere out there, somebody else is talking about me like that. Oh, I talk about people I don't know who are just like me. I talk about people in my phone who are just like me. They live and they dress like me, dying to impress like me. They drink and get high. I hate to be one of those people I don't know who are just like me. They live and they breathe like me, cry and they bleed like me, dying to be seen. I hate to be one of those people I don't know, but it just might be. Woo!
Yes, there we go, Sam Fisher. See, we didn't even know there was a swear word in the song at all. Well, Sam, we thank you so much for taking the time joining us for our virtual Mix Goes Pink concert series. Everybody go to samfishermusic.com. You can check it out. The homework, his new project there. You can also follow him on social media at Sam Fisher on Instagram and Twitter. And we can't wait to hear some of the new stuff you've been writing for yourself, for others, and new projects that might be coming out as well.
I can't wait. It's all on the way. Thank you so much for having me involved in all this. And Andre, you're the best. And I always love talking with you guys.
I do as well, Sam. We got to do this. You know, we did this back in May, you know, so it's been like 5-6 months. We got to do it like every month, you know, bump it up, right? Yeah.
I'm ready. And hopefully I get to come and we get to hang in person.
Definitely. I can't wait for that to happen. Hopefully that will be soon. You know, once we all get the vaccine and we're all strong and ready to go. Well, Sam, best of luck to you, to your wife, everything going on. And thank you so much for joining us again.
Appreciate it. Big love. Stay safe, mate.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Sam Fisher right there, ladies and gentlemen, part of our virtual Mix Goes Pink performance series presented by Revision LASIK and Cataract Surgery. It's to benefit the Pink Ribbon Girls. And you guys can check out a lot of the cool items. They're still up online at mymix1079.com. Signed items, experiences from different artists. You guys can auction and bid on those, and the proceeds do go to the Pink Ribbon Girls. Plus, if you just want to make a donation, go to mymix1079.com/donate. This has been such a fun, amazing week with this virtual Mix Goes Pink performance series. You know, we've had Michael Franti, Ava Max, we had James Bay, The Head and the Heart, and Sam Fischer to kick things off on our last day. And we've got AJR coming up as well. Hey guys, it's Andre Styles once again, and we are wrapping up our Mix Goes Pink week. We've had some amazing interviews, artist performance so far. We just had Sam Fischer earlier. And to wrap everything up, joining us, it's AJR. We got Adam, Jack, and Ryan. What's up, guys?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
We are doing all right. Staying as far away from each other as possible. Not even because of COVID. We just don't like each other anymore.
After 6-7 months, it finally took a toll. Done
Big
being
one.
brothers. Yeah.
I couldn't even look at Ryan without, you know.
Usher's album Raymond vs. Raymond? About
Yes.
Ours is Metzger vs. Metzger.
Look, you're coming up with new ideas already,
Wow.
you know? Yeah, make sure you guys remember those. I'm just waiting for one of you to like just turn the camera slowly and then they're like sitting right next to
That would
you.
be so
Yeah. That'd be great. Well, besides music, big news, you guys have a hot sauce. Bang Hot Sauce is out.
It's
Congratulations,
here. Yes, thank you
guys.
so much. It's really good. It's really very, very good. You know, we
So,
were saying before. Go ahead.
I was going to say on a scale of 1 to 10, like 10 being like super duper hot, 1
Right.
being mild, where would it fall within there?
On the label, it's like a 2, right? Or I guess it's out of 5. So it's like 2 out of 5 there, which would translate to 4 out of 10. So it's honestly not too bad because I don't really do spicy foods very well. I don't think Ryan does either. And we eat it by like the spoonful. It's really good. It tastes great.
And it's great because you guys have teamed up with local people there in the New York area. One with in the Bronx, you know, to do all this, which is pretty cool because I lived in the Bronx. I grew up there for 5 years when I was younger. So it's really cool to see stuff like this coming out of there. You know, when back in the 80s when I lived there, you didn't always have good stories coming out of the Bronx, but to see stuff like this is awesome.
Yeah, it was cool. We went to go tour the gardens and stuff. And yeah, it was important for us to not just slap our name on some whatever hot sauce. So we did like a million taste tests to find the perfect one that was very like handcrafted.
Did you guys have a hot sauce that you went to before, one that you would always use on stuff? Or were you like, you know what, let's just create our own. Let's do this.
What was I don't know, like the regular go-to one that's like, I would only have to like be able to put, what's like the classic?
Like Frank's. Yeah.
Right, like the red hot one. But
Yep.
I'd be able to put like on my eggs, I'd be able to put like 1 or 2 drops because it's so hot. You know, this thing I kind of just like drown it, you know.
Nice. And people can pick that up. They can go to the website, ajrbrothers.com, to be able to purchase it there. I believe, is it on Amazon as well, I think? Or some of the other products from the other hot sauces from the company might be on there as well. So speaking of Bang, you guys also did another video. You teamed up with SodaStream and did this really cool video on Instagram where you're using plastic bottles and sounds from, you know, the soda machines and everything else. How long did that take for you guys to do? How many takes?
That turned out really cool, actually. Like, I mean, I didn't know we didn't know how it was going to turn out once it was all like edited together and everything. I did a bunch of I don't know. We all did it in separate spots. So I don't know how many takes it took you guys, but I did a bunch. I think I have like a big portion of my camera roll is takes from that shoot.
How messy did it get? You know, with doing all the empty bottles and the water and the soda and everything.
There was spilling. There was spillage. You know.
Yeah. It's not a good production if there's not a little spillage, right?
Yeah.
So I know Ryan, we talked to you a couple months ago, sort of when the whole pandemic thing started and everything. And you guys have actually been taking the time to do some writing sessions, but those have changed from what you're usually doing, correct? During the pandemic, it's a little bit different for your writing sessions.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is a little bit of our natural habitat because we've written and recorded everything in our living room, just us, for the last like 15 years. But what's funny is the inspiration has really changed. I think we like to talk about, like, there are two sides to your brain when you're writing a song. One is the part that's taking in all of the external stimuli, like, oh, this thing happened with my friend, and oh, that's a juicy little nugget to write a song about. And then the other half is the inner reflective part where you're thinking, oh, remember when this happened with my dad when I was this age? And you start thinking a little bit more inward. And I think you need a good balance of the two to make a good album. And so it's interesting, we're getting a lot more of the inner reflectiveness. And I think probably every artist is too. So I could see it definitely affecting our album and it being a little bit more of like an inward, a little bit of a deeper album. I'm curious to see from other artists too what kind of albums are coming out soon that are so affected by this time.
And you guys released Bummerland, and how long did it take for you guys to sort of come up with that song and the concept for it? Was that pretty quick with you guys being at home for a while?
It was a lot of lead up to a very quick moment. We were sitting on that beat, the boom, boom, boom. Yeah. We knew that was a really cool beat with the tambourine. What was that, Chuck? Like 2 years we were sitting on?
That was one of the first beats that we made for Neo Theater, our last album. And we wrote like 4 different top lines, like songs over the beat. And we didn't like any of them. All of them felt very, just like we could just throw them away. And we came up with this chorus, Bummerland, here I am. And it was this great moment of like, oh, dig that beat up, see if it works. And then you put it together. It's like, oh, it's like started glowing. It was like we have found the match.
Because
sorry, go ahead, Rick.
Oh no, we were trying to write the perfect song that felt like this moment. And it's like, you don't want to write just another depressing song about how the world is a depressing place. Then we just we're more noise. But you also don't want to write a super happy, put on your smile, because then it feels like we're like tone deaf. So it was this mix of sad and is there a positive outlook? And I'm really proud of how we found that balance.
And then you guys did the video for that song on your own, just incorporating friends and family to help you guys out with the video. And was that the most fun video you guys have done?
Absolutely, yes. That was so much fun. We have this friend Eduardo that we went to elementary school with him, and we've stayed friends. And he, Ryan and I went to Columbia for film, and he went to Tulane for film, and so we brought him to kind of work the camera, and we was just like a hilarious, like, fun brainstorm of like weird ideas. It was almost just like a fun, like, little vacation. We got to run around filming like we're like 5 years old again, filming a home movie. It was super fun. Was
everything done in the same location? Because I know you were in the open field, you were on top of the house, you were in a lake area.
Yeah, it was also, we were out on Long Island for the summer. So it was all within like a 5-mile radius of where the house was.
Okay, so was that the house you guys were staying at, or you just go and knock on a random person's door like, hey, can I hang out on your roof real quick with the parachute?
The roof shot was our house, but there was a lot of illegal stuff happening. There was a lot of us going out to other people's property and sitting on there's like a part where we're sitting on a truck. That's someone else's lawn that we're on, like in the boat, that's someone else's lawn. Yeah, so there was some illegal things going on.
But you didn't get chased away with shotguns or anything like that during it?
No, I was actually really nervous about it, but they calmed me down.
How long did it take for you guys to get the bald head caps on, during preparation and makeup?
Oh my God, it took so long. The whole process. Ryan's girlfriend did all the makeup on there. I think she just like watched a YouTube tutorial of how to do it, and I think that each separate bald cap took like an hour and a half to do or something like that.
Oh wow.
Right, like 2 hours. I don't know, and so we were all sitting there for such a long time. That was probably the most frustrating part of the day, having to keep that on, and then the eventual like ripping off. It's like taking off ski boots at the end of the day when you go skiing. It's like the greatest feeling of all time.
But your hair was all like matted down and slicked back underneath it, so it gave you a whole different look when you guys took it off.
The only person that that benefited from it was Adam, because that's how his hair naturally looks.
Where's the man bun, Adam? You've been messing around with that during the quarantine, right?
I only have one hair tie. What's that?
I said Andre's looking for a man bun tutorial.
Yes, exactly. Well, my son Chase, who's 9, and he popped in on the interview with Ryan a couple months ago. He's got long blonde hair like that, so he'll throw it up in a man bun every once in a while. Yeah. So not for me. I'm way far away from that. It's been long. It's been a long, long time since I had hair like that. I wish I did. I really wish I did. And then you guys, even though with the quarantine, you guys have been staying busy doing the music, writing stuff, but also giving fans a way to enjoy a live concert with your 2 drive-in shows that you guys did in Philly. How long did it take for you guys to come up with that concept or even to rehearse for that? Was it a lot different than getting ready to go out on tour?
It was honestly our first thought. As soon as this pandemic hit, our manager, it was kind of his genius. He was like, back in the day, people did drive-in shows. How do we start working on that right now? And it took a really long time to get it set up because we were the first artists kind of our size because we needed, there were like 2 nights with 900 cars each, and 4 people in each car. So there were like a ton of people that we needed to figure out how do we keep all of them really safe. And so it took a really long time to put all of that in place. But yeah, Jack, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, honestly, I guess it wasn't much different than a regular show. The only thing that was different, I guess, was just keeping the crew members safe as well backstage, and like us getting over the hump of like this is not going to be a regular show, like because you go out on stage and it's everyone's really spaced out and they're in their cars. You can't hear anything, you can't hear reaction or really see much since they're so far away. So we had to sort of like put that out of our mind and realize, okay, we're doing something really cool. Like these people are going out of their house for the first time to do something fun in like 4 or 5 months. They're liking it, I promise. So we had to like get over that hump. But once we did that, it was just like it felt really good to like give back in that way, do something.
Well, this was probably the first time people have been able to get out of the house for such, an event like that, a live concert. You get to see stuff streaming online nowadays and everything else. But even to go out with your friends during that time period was very rare for a lot of these people. So it was their first time out of the house. And I'm sure you guys brought so much joy into their lives, especially the way it sold out. I mean, you guys had one night planned, it sold out, added the second night, sold out as well. Yeah. I mean, people were like, yes, AJR, we're doing this.
Yeah, we didn't expect that at all. We were like, oh God, like maybe 1 or 2 cars or maybe 100 or maybe, and it's just like, and it's we thought it was like scalpers immediately, and it wasn't. Like fans like genuinely wanted to see us, which is very cool.
Jack, you thought it was going to be 1 or 2 cars?
I was 100% convinced it would be 1 car, and it was Dad just. The only one.
A big sign just honking the horn the whole time during the show. Yeah. That's great. Do you guys have any more planned like that, or are you guys just waiting to venues to open back up before getting out there and doing live shows for the fans again?
We'll see. Maybe some more drive-in stuff, but we're actually planning something pretty cool in the virtual concert space, kind of something that's a little unprecedented that hasn't been done before, because I think that's what excites us most. What is no other band doing? How do we do that? And so it's taking a lot of work, but I think people are going to really be excited about it when it comes out.
And that was going to be my next question, because I know you guys have been dabbling with TikTok during this, but you guys were saying that you've got this pretty cool virtual planning something that's never been done before. So we can't wait to see what that is out there. But also, you guys have been writing for Broadway shows, right? I mean, that is awesome. That is great. Is this a Broadway show that you guys have had the concept and idea for, or is someone doing the show reached out to you guys to be able to compose and write the songs for it?
Yeah, it's we grew up being kind of in love with musical theater, so it's kind of been a lifelong goal of ours. It was a combination of the two. This very big producer, this Broadway producer, happened to be a fan of us and reached out. We've been developing a show with him. I don't want to say too much about it, but we're extremely excited. It's writing a show and writing all the music is such a long venture. It's years and years of work, and so we're kind of doing it simultaneously with AJR, but we're excited about it.
And then also, I read that there might be some songs for movie soundtracks as well that you guys might be working on.
Yeah, that's 100%. You know everything about us. Wow.
It's my job, Yeah, hey,
wow.
Don't turn around. I'm right there. That's how I found out the information.
Yeah, that's happening as well. It's really exciting. We love music. We love every aspect of music. Music in movies is so fun because it just like makes a scene, and it makes you go home singing, you associate that scene with the song. So that's another thing we'd love to get into as well. We like making music for everything. Honestly, it's so fun to branch out in these different ways.
Oh, and I know that Adam has actually been branching out as well. You've got your podcast, Planet Reimagined. So you want to sort of talk about that for everyone out there, Adam?
Yeah, it's been a really fun project this summer, and it's basically to show that climate change and sustainability is not all doom and gloom. I mean, yes, it is a really big problem, but there's so many really creative, exciting solutions. And so we have some amazing guests on this season. Andrew Yang was the first guest on for this season, and we're doing a cool initiative with it. For every person that subscribes to the podcast, we're planting a tree. So just by going and subscribing, you'll contribute to planting a forest. And I think we've already hit 10,000 trees. So
wow.
Go on and subscribe.
That is great. Now, is this something that you've always wanted to do, but just didn't have the time for because you guys have been out on the road and doing music? And, you know, with the pandemic, you said now is the time to start it?
Yeah, I mean, I've been in school this whole time. I've been working on a bunch of different degrees in the area of sustainability. And it felt like a really good way to communicate that message to the public without having to have people read my, 400-page dissertation. So, yeah, I mean, it was the perfect time to do it. And Ryan and Jack wrote the theme music for it, so it was a really nice collaboration.
Nice little family piece put together there. All right, guys, before we let you leave, and I know we've got your performance coming up to finish off our Mix Goes Pink week, Broadway shows, podcasts, the hot sauce, what else before the end of 2020 can we expect, or the beginning of 2021 from AJR?
Hopefully an album. Hopefully. We forgot about that.
Yeah.
Me and Ryan have been working for a while, and I'd say we're about halfway done with an album. We have like half the songs out of a 12 or 13 song album that we're really comfortable with. And so at this rate, hopefully we should have something big for you guys top of next year or somewhere time next year.
Great. Well, we look forward to that. And we thank you guys for taking the time out of your guys' schedules and being able to hang with us and be here part of our Mix Goes Pink week. And we can't wait to get that new music from you guys. We love Bummerland, and we can't wait for more, especially maybe if quinoa is involved in it,
It always is.
So, well, Jack, Ryan, Adam, thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. Best of luck to you all, and we're looking forward to your guys' performance coming up.
All right. Thank you.
All right. See you guys. That was AJR, Ryan, Jack, and Adam joining us, and we're going to get ready for their performance to finish off our Mix Goes Pink week, which is presented by Revision LASIK and Cataract Surgery and Donaldson Plastic Surgery, where confidence looks good on you. You guys can check AJR out, of course, at AJR Brothers on social media and also ajrbrothers.com. Go pick up that hot sauce. And don't forget, there is still time for you guys to donate. All you guys got to do is go to mymix1079.com/donate. And you can also bid on our auction items that are available for you to bid on, with the proceeds going to our friends at the Pink Ribbon Girls. That's why we're doing this, to help out during Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So mymix1079.com/donate. or mymix1079.com to bid on a lot of those great auction items.
Hey, this is AJR. We just wanted to say thank you all so much for all of your support for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. About 4 million people in the US are battling breast cancer right now, and every bit helps. So we wanted to say thank you and play a few songs for you. This is our song, Sober Up. Won't you help me sober up? Growing up, it made me numb, and I wanna feel something again. Won't you help me sober up? All the big kids, they got drunk, and I wanna feel something again. Won't you help me feel something again? How's it go again? Hello, hello, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I hope that you're missing me, cause it makes me feel young. And hello, hello, last time that I saw your face was recess in second grade, and it made me feel young. Yeah. Won't you help me sober up? Growing up made me numb, and I wanna feel something again. Won't you help me sober up? All the big kids, they got drunk, and I wanna feel something again. Won't you help me feel something again? How's it go again? Goodbye, goodbye, I say to my bestest buds. We say that we keep in touch, and we did our best. All my new friends, we smile at body time, but soon we forget to smile at anything else. Yeah. Won't you help me sober up? Growing up made me numb, and I wanna feel something again. Won't you help me sober up? All the big kids, they got drunk, and I wanna feel something again. Won't you help me feel something again? How's it go again? My favorite golly is you. You're vibrating at my frequency. My favorite golly is you. You keep me up, and that's how I want to be. My favorite golly is you. You're vibrating at my frequency. My favorite golly is you. You keep me young, and that's how I want to be. Hello, hello, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I hope that you're missing me, 'cause it makes me feel young. And hello, hello, last time that I saw your face was recess in second grade, and it made me feel young. And I wanna feel something again. I just wanna feel something again. Won't you help me sober up? Growing up make me numb, and I wanna feel something again. Won't you help me sober up? All the big kids, they got drunk, and I wanna feel something again. Won't you help me feel something again? Can I finally feel something again? How's it go again? All right. This is our song, Weak. No thank you is what I should have said. I should be in bed, but temptations of trouble on my tongue, troubles yet to come. Like
One sip,
bad for me,
one hit,
bad for me,
one kiss.
bad for me, but I give in so easily. And no thank you, it's how it should have gone. I should stay strong, but I'm weak. And what's wrong with that? Boy, oh boy, I love it when I fall for it. I'm weak. And what's wrong with that? Boy, oh boy, I love it when I fall for it. I'm ooh, but I'm weak. And what's wrong with that? Boy, oh boy, I love it when went so easily. No, thank you. Is how it should have gone. No, I should take strong. But I'm weak. And what's wrong with that? Boy, I'm living when I fall for that. I'm weak. And what's wrong with that? Boy, I'm living when I fall for that. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, yeah. But I'm weak. And what's wrong with that? Boy, I'm living when I fall for that.
All right. That was weak.
Weak.
For our final song, let's play Bang. Where did I put it?
Do I have a little snare here for it? I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it on my life here.
There
Oh
it
wait.
is.
Cameraman, throw it.
We got the vitamin bottle.
Ready to go. Here. This is Bang. I get up, I get down, and I'm jumping around. And the rumpus and rug is so comfortable now. Been a hell of a ride, but I'm thinking it's time to grow. So I got in the apartment across from the bar, booking right in my fridge. Still I'm not feeling grown. Been a hell of a ride, but I'm thinking it's time to go.
Here we go.
So put your best face on, everybody pretend you know this song. Everybody come on, let's go out with the bang, 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 bang. Oh, I'm way too young to lie forever. I'm way too hard to try, so I never come in. Let's go out with the bang, 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 bang. Feel like I'm gonna puke, cause my taxes are due. Do my best, but begin with the 1 or 2. I've been a hell of a ride, but I'm thinking it's time to grow.
Metronome.
Man, I'm up to something. What did I do? Thank you all for coming. I hope you like the show, cause it's on a budget. So what did I do? Yeah, come on, here we go. Yeah, come on.
Here we go.
So put your best face on, everybody pretend you know this song. Everybody come in. Let's go out with the bang, 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 bang. Oh, I'm way too young to lie forever. I'm way too hard to try, so I never come in. Let's go out with the bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 by the time don't been a hell of a ride, but I'm thinking it's time to go. So put your best face on, everybody pretend you know this song. Everybody come in, let's go out with the bang, 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 bang.
Here we go.
So put your best face on, everybody pretend you know this song. Everybody come in, let's go out with the bang, 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 bang. Oh, I'm way too young to lie forever. I'm way too old to try, so whenever come in, let's go out with the bang, 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 bang.
Here we go.
Bang, bang.
All right, guys, what a performance from AJR. Our last performance of our virtual Mix Goes Pink performance series presented by Revision LASIK and Cataract Surgery to benefit the Pink Ribbon Girls. Amazing week. Amazing week. The interviews that we have had, the artists, the performances, all of that and more, and I can't thank them all enough. James Bay, Michael Franti, Ava Max, The Head and the Heart, Sam Fischer, who we had kicking things off today, AJR. It's amazing, and you guys can still donate. You guys can still bid on some of the auction items online at mymix1079.com. Thank you guys for joining us. We can't wait to do Mix Goes Pink, hopefully in person next year.